I don't know, your card might be in here.
That might be in there. And we're building out the Hearth tree. We have a pirate ship in there now.
Yeah, we turned the original artwork into an NFT and we airdropped one to every Spartan holder wallet.
We have Miss Firefly is in there, and she's next to Christa. IP is game. It's an animation sticker pack.
I feel like you do this and then you challenge somebody to a duel.
Congratulations, Frank, first on the successful launch of the Genesis collection.
Thank you.
Of the Spartans, man. That we went through a whirlwind to get to that point, but it was worth it, and it was fun. And then we were in a spot before where we were already starting to deliver before we even launched the Genesis collection with the animation and the VR. So we already had a head start. Now we even have a bigger head start leading up to the 5,000 collection of the Battle Bunnies.
That's right, because initially it was the whole 5,000, and then we realized that the Spartans really should lead the charge and be the first line of defense. And so, we got together with our community and, pulled that off. And I think that was spectacular.
100%, man. What I love that we did is we did things right against what people in this space told us to do, and using crazy FOMO tactics and all of those things. We really stayed true to who we are and our principles, and certainly you did. And the goal was always not to build a huge community right out of the gate that isn't meaningful. The goal is to build a community that is meaningful, and you've been amazing at it, man. I mean, you're in the Discord more than any artist I've seen in any project, you and Christa, and every morning you're chatting with people, but you know these people by name. And it's crazy, as some of these people that you have such good conversations with, I assume they're old long lost buddies of yours. And you just told me you shipped something out to a guy in Estonia that I thought was like your college roommate or something.
Yeah. And I don't even know his real name. Like, because, some people on Discord, but I know his Discord name and we talk all the time, and I've gotten to listen to these people's voices as they join us in voice chat, and we just talk about art, we talk about life and all of that stuff, And some people I do know their real name, and I started calling them by their real name instead of their Discord name, which I think is funny. It's
an interesting world, man. So tell us what you think the big important takeaways from this first drop was.
There was so much. I think.
What did you expect? Like, what surprised you? What didn't surprise you?
Honestly, let's see. I need to think about that one.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, look, I think we thought it was good. We knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Right. It definitely was not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be easy going into it, but I think we went into the mentality, which is the right mentality of like, there's always something that we don't know, especially in the NFT world where, I mean, you can claim to be an expert, but the reality is that things change on a daily basis. So everything from a technical standpoint, from Discord security, website, minting, everything worked in the end. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes making sure that we did it right and it moved along, but everything went great, man. And from the outside looking in, it looked like a smooth mint.
Yeah. I thought it was smooth. And you know what? I even seen people in the community and talk about that. It was one of the smoothest mints they ever got to be a part of. And like a lot of people were saying how smooth everything went. And for me, that was what was most important, is people's experience. It's always about experience. The same thing we do with the tattoo shops. Everything about our tattoo shops is about experience. It's about people's experience when they walk in the door. And I feel like it's the same thing with the Battle Bunnies project. Like when you walk in our door, it should all be about the experience you receive. And just like from whether it's the owners or the team or the creators greeting you, right? Just like the owners of the shop greet you when you walk in the doors. It's how people make you feel. And I think that's what people love about the project and the Battle Bunnies, to be honest.
Yep. Let's go over some of the stuff where we're at. So you and I have connected. You've come up to this office and we've done some production meetings on building out the story, which we're excited about. And the whole idea of this project is a community-driven storytelling animation that's creating real IP, right?
Yeah.
Think of Star Wars in the beginning, right? And we're getting all of these things, these great ideas that you told me about years ago, and we're actually building it together with the community. So the animation was already in development. We were starting to model it out. We're doing some 2D content, 3D content, and we're doing VR, where a lot of the stuff is happening interchangeable, but it's happening at the same time. So we're moving at 2 speed. So I love moving at 2-speed, or certainly watching and listening things at 2-speed. But the VR, you tell me what you thought about the VR the first time you went in there.
That was awesome, just to be under the bunny tree and see the size of it, because I seen the images when you guys first sent the images and stuff, and I was like, oh, it looks big, comparatively, but when you're actually in there and then you stand under it, you don't realize the size of it and how massive it is.
I had the same experience, dude, because you were telling me, you're showing me the hearth tree, and obviously it's amazing, and you're like, it's got to be massive, it's massive, and I'm like, okay, and then, but I understand that, but then when you put it in the 3D space,
and then you see how massive,
and you get in there and up at it, you're like, oh wow, like this is right. Is that what you envisioned?
Yes, because that's the whole idea behind the bunny hearth tree is it's the symbol of the Battle Bunnies, right? It's the symbol of their home, of their original clan. So it should be massive. It should be something that when you're throughout the mountains of Imagining Falls, people like the bunnies can see it while they're there. It's almost like a beacon, right?
Yep. 100%, man. It's amazing inside of it. And the plans that we have in there are big. So as we're building out, there's going to be these experiences that if you have an Oculus or VR goggles, you can jump in there now. And if you don't, you can still go on your desktop. But we're going to be putting things in there. We're doing some
I'm excited for that.
Right?
Too, yeah.
We've hung out in VR and we went like clubbing one night in VR with, right? Didn't we? Like our old days?
Yeah, we went to, there was a nightclub you guys took me to. And then there was a bar on the water, and we went kayaking at the bar.
Yep, sounds like a date. Yeah. But my wife was there, so Mike was my date, I guess. There's four of us there. But we went in and saw the Squid Games. We played Squid Games.
That was wild, and that terrified me all at the same time.
Right? Yeah. So I ended up in Squid Games. Yeah. So with VR, the things that we have planned in VR, you don't need to have an Oculus. It's going to be great because we can meet up, and it really is a cool experience where we are together. But we're also going to do things like have scavenger hunts in there, and we're building out the hearth tree. We have a pirate ship in there now. Yep. So you're going to be able to visit these worlds, and it's going to be a next level storytelling experience. And people, I think, are going to get the story and be part of the story more, and to experience the story. So we got the Snowflake Valley for the Valkyries. We have the Shaman Swamp that we're going to build out, which is yet to be named.
Yes, and I'm excited. I'm seeing a lot of good entries for the Shaman contest.
Yep.
So, and that's another thing I'm excited about is how the community, like we're reaching out to the community, and we're doing these contests, for them to be a part of helping name the areas, the lands, or certain aspects of the project, because that will define its history for the project's history, for the Battle Bunnies, universe, and for all these people get to be a part of defining things.
Yep. So and there's some cool things in there in terms of Discord, some of the Discord names and some of the people that have been a part of the community. As we're building out the animation now, they're characters in here. So Plebe and Lahio, they're shaman characters. I don't know they know that, but now they do.
Yeah.
So they're
I don't think they do yet.
Right? But it's good. Let's tell them. And I think this is a cool way to do an update that's different than other projects.
Yeah.
Right? So we have Miss Firefly is in there, and she's next to Christa Kins. So these people are part of the story. And
you need to get justified in there.
He's in there. If I don't, we'll hear about it. But they're already part of the story that we've been very grateful of them being part of the community and helping us get to this point. And the idea that this will be community driven. So we're getting the base stuff of your ideas out, and then we're going to have production meetings with them, and they're going to help us. They're already naming it, but we are actually going to be doing things where they will help take the story to new places. And we're just getting that first part out, and that's going to be coming up here soon, which is exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited about all of it. And I love some of the stories that a lot of our Spartan holders already, submitted and put in. And it's just like there's so many great ideas and so many great thoughts and things you don't even think about. And it's exciting for us to find stuff and ideas that we can bring into the project. And I know it's exciting for them too to feel like they're being a part of everything.
Yes.
If I could be on the set of Star Wars or in the writer's room, with Lucas while he was writing Star Wars, or creating these, and just give my thoughts or input.
Yeah, maybe Yoda would be called Narf.
Right,
or something. You never know.
Exactly.
If that were the case. So let's tell people.
Actually, that's a good name for it.
Right. Let's recap. So let's recap some of the stuff that the Spartan holders have already had, because you guys have been very generous of giving physical stuff. But let's recap what the Spartan holders have already received at this point.
Okay, well, so far, one of the things that we did recently was we took, I guess in celebration of the Bunny Heart Tree launching within the VR space, we turned the original artwork into an NFT, and we airdropped one to every Spartan holder wallet as a gift. So now that will be the first of the land collectibles. And so that was a way to just surprise them, but also to celebrate with them, because if it wasn't for these Spartan holders, we really wouldn't be here, right? Like, they helped us lead the charge into getting this whole Battle Bunnies world out there. So that was the first thing I know we did. And then
there's been some things where you've given sticker packs and sent out there, and actually have some here,
so,
right?
Yeah, right. Yes, we just recently sent out. People have won, well, because we do all these giveaways, these contests for Spartan holders. So they've won these awesome Battle Bunny sticker packs that have all the custom stickers we did in them. We've also done really cool. We've given away canvas prints to them, like of the art. So like this is one of the Queen Hare's Revenge, the pirate ship, and the Crags of Croy. And I know we got one of King Harold floating around here somewhere as well.
And somebody named, so the pirate clan named that.
Yes, that's right. There was a contest for the pirates.
And it's the Queen Hare.
Come up with their main ship. And so it became the Queen Hare's Revenge. And now that is part of the history and the lore. And so I painted it, and it is now a part of the world.
So some people have won some canvas prints, we've got sticker packs, we've got the Hearth Tree NFT that was dropped, which will have some utility and collecting aspects of it as we go further.
Yes, the one thing I'm most excited about is the Spartan Collector cards.
The Spartan Collector, this is what I want to see. So,
okay, that's what I know. That's what you were waiting. I know that's what you were getting to. I was just kind of leaving that.
So every Spartan, every person that minted a Spartan, they are getting their specific Spartan that they minted
as a collector card.
As a physical collector card.
Yes, a physical collector card that will be hand signed by me and Krista, and then it'll be sealed and encapsulated, and then sent out to them.
Okay. Can we check it out?
So yeah, this is, do you want to touch one, or do you want?
Yeah, I want to look at mine, man. That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay, well, we got to look for it. We can look through them.
So these are not, we're in the stage where they're printed. They're going to be, are they signed by you now?
No.
Okay.
Now we're going to go through and sign them all. That's why we got the white gloves to do the signing on everything.
All right. Where'd you pick these up? Home Depot or Amazon? So are they advertised as collector gloves?
They are for paintings. It's just to keep oils and stuff off of things.
Got it. I had chips before this.
Yeah.
Chips.
Oh, did you? That's exactly.
Come on, it's like 9 in the morning, man. I didn't have chips, but don't worry, I don't want to scare you. Will the chips leak through?
I know people that have beer at 9 in the morning.
So how can we get?
The truth is, people like with collector stuff, is oils. You said it's greasy, and you don't want to ruin people's collectibles. We unwrap these and these so we could go through them.
Okay.
So I don't know. Your card might be in here.
That might be in there.
I don't. Do you know what numbers you have?
Nope, but I want to find out. Do I have to take my glove off to touch my phone? Because then I could get oil from the phone on the glove.
The greasy ass oils on the cards.
Yep.
Krista laughed at me about the gloves too, and I was like, you know what? I know as a collector and stuff like that, people really hold their collectibles serious, and it's just.
What number is that one?
7.
That's crazy. That's mine. Look at that first one.
Is it yours?
That is
7?
like magic. That is magic.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
That is funny. Right, the first one you pulled.
That's what, because it was meant.
So good thing we didn't have to unwrap it or anything like that. All right, there's mine, man.
That's number 7.
Number 7.
That is yours.
That is nuts.
So
cool.
Oh well, you know what? And here, so since you could see the front of it, well, you can't touch yours yet. You'll touch it when it's nice and sealed. Okay. And this is the back of them.
Okay, cool.
So, but you know what? One of my favorite part is the side of them.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
That they're all gold. Here, you want to touch some? You could touch them.
Yeah, okay. I'm afraid now. You've got me nervous.
Just don't dent the corners and bend them around.
You break it, you bend it, you buy it, and you have to buy the NFT too. Dang.
Yes, and then you got to find the holder of the NFT.
All right, let me see here. Okay. So I'm holding 29 right now. It says it's a general.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you're holding, the top corner number is the NFT number. All right, and so what denotes the actual, so like you can see this number 7 here, you have a battalion leader. This one says general. There's all the different levels of the Spartan army, and they're broken down by their actual level. So what level Battle Bunny? This is their level number. That green number down, the number in the green circle, that's their actual level number.
Okay.
So that is a level 29 Spartan Battle Bunny. And what dictates it, if you look at all the little and their numbers next to them, that is showing you what items, traits, weapons, armor that they're holding, and the rarity and level number of each item, which then totals up and gives you their actual level number. and then whatever their level number is tells you whether they're a general, a supreme commander, a battalion leader, hoplite. So that's how it was broken down based on their levels.
Got it. And so there is a game mechanisms ready to go or
Yes.
understood? Cool.
And so that's exactly where they sit in the army. And then there's, which the cool part is, I'll show you the real surprise.
You have me super nervous with touching them now.
Don't be nervous. I'm just messing with you. I just don't want to get them greasy, but we just always got to be careful with the corners.
Yeah, you can't shuffle those things.
No, you can't. But gotta be as nice and gentle as possible.
And we're gonna have to get some video of them so that people could potentially get a look at theirs.
Do you want to see something real cool?
Nice.
These are the 28 legendaries.
Oh, I don't want any of those.
You don't?
I don't have any of
Your
those.
buddy Mike does.
Yeah, good for him.
So these you can look at, and this is, so that's King Leonidas, see, and they have the whole holographic, so you could go through these.
Got it. So Edgemaster's got the King Leonidas, is that what
I
it was?
believe you might have it, there's a King Leonidas, and those are the Supreme Commanders. Those are the 7 King Leonidas and the 21 full sets.
Okay.
So they'll get one of the holographic cards.
I wonder which one Mike has.
He has the full gold, no, your cousin has the full gold Leonidas.
Oh, so that's his.
That's his. That's drops right there, yep.
Okay, so this is drops. Drop, that's your physical card. Very cool.
And let me see, what's the second one? I think that's the second. Is that the iridescent King Leonidas? No, it's not. So I guess they're not in order.
129. Oh, this is the...
But that's not the King Leonidas, because I know that's the rank 2. But that drop, that one on the top right there, that's number 1. That is rank, that's the rank 1 card.
Okay.
But you can see how like King Leonidas is called King Leonidas, and then these are called Supreme Commander. Because they're the full sets. So that's the tier down. There's only 7 King Leonidas.
Okay.
And there's 21 Supreme Commanders.
Okay, I got it.
And then it moves into General, Battalion Leader, Brigadier, and so forth and so on.
Okay.
Down in ranks.
All right.
And so there's multiple, since there's 7 King Leonidas, 21 Supreme Commanders, and kind of like a military, you know? Like you have your generals, and then you have, and it breaks down into your soldiers. And that's how the cards are based on their level. So if you look like this Spartan right here, this Supreme Commander is level 108, because if they have a full set, like this is the full iridescent set, they get bonus 50 levels, right? The King Leonidas gets bonus 85 levels.
Okay.
So which gives him a level of 127. So these are the highest ones in the Spartan army, and these are the highest level Battle Bunny Spartans in the Battle Bunny world at this time, which means that they're heroes, they're legends, you know? You know who these heroes and legends are of the Battle Bunnies world.
Got it. It wouldn't be... We can't get any film whatsoever without a Discord blop or notification in the background. You're immune to hear it.
No, I'm not immune. Actually, it's almost like Pavlov's dog. What is the bell? You know, that thing, and you hear it, and you're like, oh.
Yep.
And then I hear it in my sleep.
Yep. That's because we wouldn't be... The computer's up, the Discord's popping.
I think we should just keep the fancy white gloves on. It's like some white glove service for this.
I think Sharon would need these every time she goes out and puts a fist pump or something like that. I feel like there's only one way to take. I mean, I feel like I just want to go like this, but there's only one way to take off these. These are fancy gloves.
Yes.
So.
I feel like you do this, and then you challenge somebody to a duel.
All right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow.
So
I think I know what this is.
Yeah. What's cool about that, man, is there's a lot of names on this, the Genesis one. Back to yours.
Yes.
What's good about this? A lot of names on that stuff because it was a team.
It was a team.
A team effort that.
Thank you so much.
That got that ready to go for people.
This is going to be
thank you, Sharon. This is awesome. She showed it to me today for the first time. And there's like kind of like a misprint on it, so it's like, and I understand that's a cool thing in the collectible space,
yes,
right?
Yes, it is.
Yep. Rick and Asher's names are together on it, so it.
It's like Rick Ashley. Rick Ashley. That's all I thought of. You said Rick Asher.
That's funny. Yes. So
there's more to come on that too. I got a whole plan for those collectible, the collectible lands. Yeah, collectible lands, collectible, almost like tokens, like NFT tokens. They could win for the class icons. Like I have plans because I love collectibles, and I think people do too. I know like just how many people got excited about the Bunny Hearth tree when that got airdropped to them, and just,
yep. I think the biggest point too is we always will show love to that Genesis collection, right? We're always going to show love to that Battle Bunny.
Well, they're family.
Right.
Now, it's like, now, everybody becomes family and friends when they come in.
I mean, they're hitting us up on Discord right now.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
But I don't know if people realize like how much we've been through with this community and how much they've stood with us through all of this, like, just a part of it. And it's kind of, you always look out for family, right?
Yep.
That's how I kind of feel.
Yep. I think that's the case. We'll continue to do that. So I'm excited. Christa has put together a game, like an RPG game, right? That's going to be in Discord.
Yes, I'm super excited.
So tell us about that a little bit.
So that game is going to be called The Rabbit Hole, right? And it'll be in the Discord, which is really cool because that's where we all get to hang out and you could play at your leisure. We're not sure if we're going to keep the rabbit hole open at all times or we might open it and close it at specific times. So you got to get in. But really the premise of it is you're kind of hopping down the rabbit hole through the lands of the Battle Bunny. So everybody starting off will start as a level 0 Battle Bunny, right? The cool, awesome thing about it is you get to play as your class though. So if you're a pirate or a sorcerer, you are going to play the rabbit hole as a pirate or sorcerer or whatever class you pick. So you'll essentially hop down the rabbit hole through the land, starting off at the Bunny Heart Tree, right? The center of the Battle Bunnies land in Imagineuk Falls, and you'll start to do quests. And essentially you'll meet foes and have to battle foes along these quests. And in defeating your foes, you'll earn treasure chests. And when you open your treasure chest, you just like, any RPG or questing game, right? The idea is to find treasures. Mm-hmm. It's to battle your enemies, take on adventure, and earn treasure. So you'll do that, and as you do that, you'll be able to go up in levels, upgrade your weapon, and move on to new and bigger lands to fight bigger and better foes and enemies.
There's a mysterious character that leads that.
There is. So that essentially is our, I guess, narrator, but is also the mysterious stranger.
Which but you haven't told. Oh, there we go. Is that the mysterious stranger?
No, it's a spam risk.
Oh, he's saying don't.
Yeah, don't give up too much. It should have been a mysterious stranger calling you.
Don't compromise my identity. But there's a mysterious stranger that yes. You know who it is, but you're not telling really, and
it's a mystery.
It's a mystery,
and it's a stranger.
And there'll be the narrator, the guide, I guess, in part of the early story of the Elite Guard, but also in the Discord RPG game that you and Christa have created.
Who essentially will guide you along your path through the Furchit's Island West and the Battle Bunnies world as you quest and adventure and slay foes and earn treasure.
Yep.
And eventually there's different levels of treasure chests, and you got to earn your way up to the tougher and bigger areas against the bigger foes, and eventually you'll earn mega chests. And the mega chest, it's a mega chest. Oh, we could call it whatever we want, but I think mega chest sounds cool. But we could change it, make it super special secret chest. But really, once you get those, now it's more than just earning gold to upgrade your weapons and stuff. But there's possibly going to be NFTs in there. There's, maybe physical prizes like canvas prints or sticker packs or certain things. So, and there's a rare chance, but you don't know what you're going to get in the mega chest.
Yep. Cool, man. So I think, from Food Fight, and where we've been at, obviously very busy creating. It's exciting because we got the Genesis collection launched successfully, and now we actually get to go create. And I love these production meetings. We've also been traveling around to different conferences, which has been really cool. So the things are opening up, and we went to a marketing mastermind where we talked about. I actually gave a talk on the Battle Bunnies a little bit and what it is to a group of high level, no joke marketing professionals, which was awesome. A couple of weeks ago, Mike and I were in Phoenix at the Creator Economy Expo, and that was really geared towards Web3 NFTs and tokens. So once we learned a lot, made a lot of cool connections that I think we'll be bringing on to help support some of the Battle Bunnies ecosystem, which is amazing, and got to chat about it. And I'm going out to VCon tomorrow. So the most excited thing with that is we actually can start showing it. Like showing the VR world, and we'll put clips in here so people can see it, showing the animations and start to get people to the base part of the story, to start to get it where they can take it and interact with it and be part of it. So there's a lot of stuff that's happened, man. A lot of stuff's gone on. People have gotten physical merch. We didn't even talk about, you've been in the Discord giving art lessons to people. So that's something we chatted about Lanatra Art University, where you and Christa have a huge passion for teaching and workshops and doing, I need white gloves for this,
No,
But
you don't need white gloves. So that's yours. So you could do whatever you want with it.
Okay, well, so fundamentals of character design, and this is going to be a really cool class, and you've been kind of giving them in the Discord now, but that's another benefit to anybody really in the community, specifically Spartan holders now, where you're going to be teaching them how to draw. And you said you could teach me how to, you've seen what I can draw.
Yeah,
I think, right?
I know I can.
So you think you could teach me how to draw and stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay, so these are all the things that we're starting to do. We got the physical merch, we got the RPG Discord game, but we got the VR world, which is going to be an experience whether you have Oculus or not. You're going to be able to get great things from that and be part of a quest. There's the game that's part of the...
I want to hide things throughout all the worlds that we're building and and give another amazing, send people on real quests in real life.
So say you find a sword or a certain weapon that's going to be useful in further games or part of the world. If they find it, maybe, just maybe, you make that an NFT.
Yep.
Maybe that NFT allows them to unlock that weapon, which gives them better powers in the other stuff. Other games that you're putting together, maybe, right? Is that seems like
we're just getting to the starting line, because originally, the 5,000 is the starting line. That is the launch of all the classes, right? That is the launch of all the Battle Bunnies and everything. And really what we did was a bonus, right? We just wanted to do something special for all our, the loyal community that's just been there with us through everything and such a great part of it. So we launched the Spartans, in turn, but I realized that was just a warm-up. That was us warming up for the marathon. And so we haven't even got to the start line. We're just now getting ready for this marathon.
We were delivering before we got to the start line. We're going to be delivering after. I think one big theme that will continue, just because I know you, is that you're always under-promising and over-delivering. And these perks that you've chatted about, the canvas prints, the stickers, the art lessons, all of these things are bonuses in a lot of ways because they're happening now. The cards is something that came in late, which you surprised me with.
Yeah.
So it's been a whirlwind of great surprises, which I know will continue because I'm privy to some of them. Others I'm sure I'm not, because you spring some stuff on me.
But the other thing is, I think with what I think everybody loves, not to cut you off about all this, or I'm not sure whether everybody knows, but every aspect of this project, all the artwork is hand done. So everything that we need or anything we are doing moving forward has to be drawn and designed. So even the cards, we had to custom create all the cards and then make all 300 cards. So there is time, we're putting so much time into doing it. Every time we need assets for the game, right? We don't want to just take things where we want to create everything. We want everything to be part of the Battle Bunnies world and be part of what we do.
When did the launch date? When was the launch? So March 26th. I mean,
the idea was born November 26th.
Okay, there you go. What's cool about this is the way we move, we always feeling that we are that we could be moving faster in a lot of ways, right? This is the way we're wired. Yeah. The reality of this was March 26th. It's May right now, and look at all the stuff that you just talked about delivering and what we're about to show with the stuff. So we're at warp speed. We move at different paces than most projects. So
yeah, and honestly, I know you hear all these different things about what's demanded in the space and all of that, but I for us, I know how important it is to not bend the knee to know these rules that people demand, because I think for us it's about building this genuine and really putting our love and heart and time into creating something really special for people, not just, I think a lot of projects or a lot of things are just about just get stuff out there or just, now, and it's but I feel like where's the love? Where's what makes them special? And for us, I think that's what makes Battle Bunnies special, is that there's so much love and passion behind everything that we do for this project.
Yep.
I have a question with that. So what do you want from the community? What do you want from people? How do you want them to engage? What is the rally cry for the people who are going to be part of this and the for lifers with the Battle Bunnies and with you as you and Chris as artists and everything that you're creating? What do you want from them?
Honestly, I think what we all want is for them to experience the journey with us and be there with us throughout, the whole way. And I feel like a lot of them really have done that so far, and just engage with us, spend time with us, explore all the facets and everything that we're building for the Battle Bunnies universe, and at the same time give us your ideas. Tell us what you'd like to see. Tell us how you would like your bunny or your personality to be a part of it somehow, because that, I think, is what's beautiful about this too, is that everything we're designing, and as these people, because it is community driven, right, with the story, the animation, you'll get to see a lot of people's personalities come out in this. And I realize there's some we have in the Discord that, it's their escape. Being part of the Battle Bunnies is really an escape for them, right? They have serious jobs, 9 to 5 and all, and they have to live in this serious real life world. And when they come into our Discord and come hang out with us, they really can just be themselves. And that for us is...
Or we're making cartoons, man. That's fun, right? So people get to be kids again.
That's exactly it. You can't beat that.
We're making games, or making cartoons, we're creating fun. Stories with great people, and we're having a blast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
What you did, and I respect, is like we building this thing the right way. We've said that a million times. You made it a point where if people weren't engaging in the Discord and being part of the story, we cleaned a bunch of people out in that world, right? Because we don't want all these projects that come in and out and they're trying to flip things and do that stuff. That's not what we want, right? We want
people who want to be there,
right,
and love what we're doing.
So I love that you did that, man, because it takes a lot of guts. Because a lot of people are trying to put up fake followers and bots and stuff like that, and you are taking them out and making sure that this thing is built up the right way, which I respect. So this is but it's the long game that gives in the short term, right? With all the stuff that you've been doing, right. But I love that you've done that.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Well, one of them, you need gloves for those. What you've done, I just want to thank you, man, because this is why we've partnered with you on it, and you're doing things the right way. And what's very important from us from the get-go is that this story of yours does not come out of your hands, that you always remain in control of this project. This is your baby. Nobody should get in the way of that thing, and that's what we're doing. As an animation studio, we're doing things in a much different way. We are flipping the model, where the people, the lion roars and the executives of those types of companies, typically those are the ones that are making all those decisions, right. And the ones making all the money, and the consumers that are coming in to go watch that lion roar, all they get to do is pay and they get entertained. Right. You're entertaining them, but allowing them to be part of the story. Literally some of their names are characters in this thing, and they can participate in the upside because we're building real things, real IP. That IP is not just a story. IP is games, right? IP is an animation. IP is sticker packs. There's so many different things that collectibles. You're a big collectibles guy, so.
I also have plans to do the Art of the Battle Bunnies book.
Okay.
So once after the 5,000, we have all the art into an illustration book, like a coffee table book.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're always dropping cool surprises on me. They're the great surprises. But that's what I really admire about that stuff, and I think that's what's important, and to make sure that people understand that like this is your project, this is your baby, and it's not going anywhere. And it's amazing to see this story come to life. And we are just getting started. We say that before, but I still feel the same way. We're just getting started. But now we have a lot of cool shit to show for it. Yeah. And we literally have not gotten started yet. Yeah. So very cool.
And on top of that, we've had a successful launch. We sold out the 300 Genesis collection. Mm-hmm. So it's like, for us, it's like, and we haven't like even really started yet. You know, that's the point. And we already are successful. And for us, that's so amazing.
Yep. So what I think I want to make sure that we tell the community now is what we want. This is their story too, as much as this is your story.
We want it to be their baby. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're right.
We want it to be, because you were talking about how it's mine, but honestly, we want it to be their baby too. It's all of our, we want to see it grow, and turn into the amazing world.
So participating in the story more, giving us ideas. If there's projects that we should meet, let us know, right? If they're seeing some cool things, they are part of this.
Right.
So this is their baby, this is their business, this is their IP in a lot of ways, right? Getting them more involved in the story is something that I'd love to see, but also more involved in the project and treating this like it's their own, because it is.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yep. So if you have an Oculus, let us know. Jump in. If you don't, let us know, right? Because there's ways that you can experience these things. If you want to see something that you love, if you love Frank's art classes, Christa's art classes, or you want to see different things, like throw some suggestions, because to grow this thing the way that I know that we are going to grow it is going to require a level of like-minded people, which we've got that base, and we need them to invite friends so that we can continue to grow that base of really cool people that we want to
Right.
hang out with and create together with.
As artists, me and Krista have always loved working with other like-minded artists, and it's the same thing here. When you realize we want to work with other like-minded projects, because I feel like there's strength in numbers in that sense. So if you know great projects or other great communities, like, help bring us together so that we can all unite. Because I think in this space, it's those that are getting together that truly are genuine that are going to outlast all the.
Well, that's a differentiator with this project too. It's a time for another video and stuff when we do that, but like the Carkayous is a land that was co-built, like it's Jesse Smith's, who's another
Right. project,
and was on Ink Master and all of those things. And this is a linked project in a lot of ways in terms of the stories are different, but we're
But
helping.
the land is the same.
The land is the same, and we're helping each other grow, and there'll be others that we'll bring on to help build that story, I'm sure, in as ways. So it's a differentiator for this project, but it's time for that's another story. But check out Carkayous and Jesse Smith's
Yes.
projects and stuff like that. They're doing things different, but they've been super supportive of us, and very
And you'll
appreciative of
also
them.
find some of their creatures in our rabbit hole, as well as,
Yeah.
you might find some surprises from the Bored to Death
Okay,
club as well.
always dropping
Too,
stuff
yeah.
on here, man.
Sorry.
It's great. No, I love it. This is what we're trying to do, just to try to show people, tell people and show people what we're doing. I think we said it a little bit before, but what we want to make sure is people that they understand that this is their project too,
Yeah.
right? They're part of it. So as we post stuff on Twitter, it's been amazing to see the people like reposting and really helping us out, because this is their project. This is the stuff that we are building. And I know you have a lot of ideas in your head, Frank, and that's what we're getting out.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to be built, and we need
Yes.
people's help.
Yes.
So we need people that love telling stories. We need like-minded people of the base that we have. So
Yeah,
if
like
you-
Miss Firefly, she talked about she loves writing, and I was like, oh, you need to talk to Hoplite.
well, I need to know these things, right?
Yeah.
So this is, but yeah, 100%. We need people that we need people to understand completely that this is their project, and as much as these ideas are that we're putting out there now is the base, this world is gonna take off places that you've not even thought of, and they're gonna be part of building this IP together. So
Yeah.
resharing Twitter posts, all of those stuff seem goofy. I hate asking people to reshare our stuff and all that stuff, but it's important because it's their project.
Yes, absolutely.
And if literally they are Frank Lanatra, right? They're a version of you when they are sharing a post, or they're telling a friend, or they're bringing in somebody, or they're just being a part of it, not being shy. Tell us if you have suggestions, comments, like let us know,
Right.
because this is
Yeah.
what we're going to build together.
And also, there are people in the community that I do talk to on the private level and get their suggestions. And so, like, reach out to me. If you have ideas or suggestions or things that you'd like to see, like, reach out to me, because there are quite a few that I talk to in DM or in a ticket, and they have some great ideas. This community is filled with amazing people with great ideas. And so, I mean, we need to work together. It takes a team, right?
Yep.
It takes an army.
It takes an army. Yep. We need hoplites all the way up to what? Supreme Commanders? Is that what it is?
Up to King Leonidas.
King Leonidas.
Yeah.
All right, I need to learn
We
my
have
class.
one King Leonidas in the Discord.
Okay. Like literally, like you wanted to get in front of people and make sure that everybody can see it, because we have people in Australia, we have people in Estonia.
Yep.
It's a cool place, by the way. You should check out.
I'd rather just bring him his chaos.
I know.
points.
Probably cost less than to ship it. But
That's pleb.
but this is next level, man. This is an update that I think what you're amazing about is really connecting with people, because people understand how genuine you and Krista are. So as we continue to build the people that understand that, and they bring their friends, and we build this up the right way, people aren't going to see us sell out doing crazy marketing tactics that a lot of projects are going to do. Of course,
Right.
you need to market, you need to get your projects out there and get the name out there, and people to get eyes on your project, but you don't need to do fake FOMO tactics
we
to
wanna
get
do
people on there.
Everything genuine.
Right.
Everything should be built the right way with passion and heart. And
Yep. And with great people, and we're
Yeah.
stronger together. So we can actually, the rally cry that I would ask after this update for people is just to continue to be involved, or be more involved, and think of this like your project, because it is. And if you have other projects or people that you think would be cool in here, great storytellers or just cool people that want to learn art or are artists, bring them in, because that's where we can really build this community that's not just a buzzword, it's real. We can build it faster than people
Yeah.
think, without having to get a bunch of fake Twitter followers and get retweets from a fake Twitter influencer and things like that.
Yeah, it's real. That's what this project is.
Yep.
It's real, and it's what we are. Like all of us, you guys, your team, me, Krista, our community. We're real. It's real people in our community. It's real people behind this project. It's real people that are working hard and have, you know, a lot of passion for what we're doing here.
Yep.
And you don't find that too often anymore in anything. And even though there's people behind things, it's not always genuine, it's not always real, you know, and that's something that I think me and Christa have always taken a lot of pride in, and I think that's why we teamed up with you guys, because you've always had the same mentality about doing things genuine and being transparent and honest about things, and that's what we want for this.
Yep.
So
no time for
with
BS.
And with that formula, you can't fail.
Can't fail. One more thing too. I will say there's always Easter eggs. Frank is always putting Easter eggs, including potentially here. I don't know. It might be, but there are always Easter eggs in your stuff.
There's always
Easter eggs. So pay close attention. Watch all the videos through. There's going to be things that will be beneficial, but I'll leave it at that. Always Easter eggs and things we do, right?
There'll be plenty in the rabbit hole too.
Okay. There you go.
So you got to play through the game.
All right.
The rabbit hole.
You want to look at the camera and say thank you to everybody?
Thank you guys so much, and everybody for doing everything you've done and all your support, and there's so much more to come.
Yep.
And thank you guys, because we wouldn't be here without you either.
Like what, man? So do
We
it.
always put it on us.
That's team, man. That's team, right? All right. So we need, again, blooper.